Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we are at day 5. I have lots to do tomorrow. Well, when you see this video, I don't know what day it will be, but Friday I have a bunch of stuff to do. I have to pack my suitcase. I want to clean some of the things before I go, like water the plant, just general stuff, and want to spend some time with my cat. It's a little bit busy. I tried a drink today, and I normally don't really drink. I've tried a few wines and I've tried champagne. Wouldn't buy it necessarily. If I got it for free, I'd probably drink it. I tried Chardonnays. The thing with Chardonnay, I think it's a French wine, right? To me, it's strong. I drink a glass. The first one never tastes right. Like, I drink it, I'm like, maybe, but no. I have to drink one and then I'll have another one and then I like it, which means that by the third glass I actually like drinking it. But the thing is, I get drunk so easily, so when I have the first one, I'm already like by the first one I'm already happy and feeling it, and by the second I'm like and by the third I'm actually like freaking drunk. I met my boyfriend. I was 21. My dad wanted to meet my boyfriend, so I took him to my dad, and then I was a bit nervous. He offered us a Chardonnay, which, fine. It was big glasses too. Like, he had really big deep wine glasses, and I had one glass, and I was like I can kind of feel it. And my dad offered me a second one, which I took, but because I had a second one, I was already like in la la land, so I took the third one, drank it, and then my boyfriend said on the way back home, I sat on the swing and I went like, I'm so much fun. It's ridiculous when I think about it. I mean, I don't really remember much of the night besides the fact that I had fun. And then I came back home and I had a fight with my mom because she was like, oh my god, you were drunk. So to me, it was like a great night. My boyfriend still, not thinks about it, but he still remembers that. And every time I talk about Chardonnay, he's like, oh, that's the one time with your dad that you were like drunk. I tried that wine and that's just like too strong. So I checked the one wine that I love. I'm like, what is it about that wine that makes me love it so much? So the name of the wine that I love is called Fontana Freddo Moscati, I think, which I'm sure is Italian. I tried in an Italian accent. Fontana Freddo. Maybe Fredo. No, Fredo sounds like Alfredo. Freddo Moscati. There you go. Now y'all have something else to bully me about in this comment section. Come on, feel free to roast me on this. Actually, by tomorrow I might cry. Because I'm back to my senses and I'm like, why are y'all so mean? I checked online and that shit has 5% alcohol. Like 5? I think Chardonnay is like 12, if I'm not mistaken, like 12-ish. But the one that I love has 5%. And the funny thing is, I kid you not, I get drunk on the 5%. Bitch, I'm weak. I am just so weak. Hey, I was out with my dad and he wanted to do a little celebration just with me and his girlfriend. I'm like, all right. So we went to this place that I don't remember what it's called, but it doesn't matter. Not like you guys would know where it is anyway. And it was a proper bar. I tell this story very often, but when I go into a store to buy alcohol or just to look at alcohol, they're always like, can you show me your ID? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm over 25. When you're over 25, you don't have to show your ID technically. You can buy alcohol without ID, but it doesn't work because if you look like you're 16, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have to do this until you got them 90 and they're still gonna think you're underage. Like, it just never ends, really. ID please. And then I give them and they're like, oh, like, you don't look like that. But remember when I went to England, it was like a joke between me and my grand. We would ask the people around to rate my age, like guess my age. It was like a little game and they all said 19 at most. I was like but when I went to the bar, I was like, you know what, bring it. She never asked for my ID. So I'm having a little crisis right now because when I was in England, they thought I was 19, but in 3 months that I come back home, they suddenly think I'm old enough to buy liquor. So I think all hope is lost for me. I think this is the end. This is the start of a never-ending downward spiral of just looking older and older. My golden days are damn, do you want a wine? I'm like, no, I don't want a wine. I don't like most wines anyway. They're too strong. I'm like, okay, what else do you want? I'm like, I don't know. Let me have a look. And I'm like, yeah, but I never drink, so I don't freaking know. Like, how am I supposed to know what I like? I know what I don't like. It's really hard to judge. It's like, I don't know alcohol. Drink my 5% wine. Like, I had a cider before. My dad, he's from England, so he speaks English, but he does talk in Dutch, and he's been here for like 30 years, so he can carry himself. The lady, gives the two of them the drinks because they knew what they wanted. My dad is like, this young lady has a problem. I'm like, Dad, it's not a problem. So I look at the lady, I'm like, I don't drink very much, but do you have something that's sweet, not too strong, but alcoholic? And she was like, do you like beer? I'm like, no. Like, bro, I just said sweet and alcoholic, like, and not strong. Like, beer to me is disgusting. That's not even sweet or anything. It's just ugh. And she was like, do you want some peach tree? I'm like, peach tree? Sure, I'll have some of that. She literally asked me, do you like peach tree? Bro, I just said I don't drink. How am I supposed to know if I like peach tree? Unless she asked me if I like peach, which in that case, the drink tastes nothing like peach. So it's false advertisement, lady. Either way, I thought she said peach tree. So I was like, well, I like peach, so sure. So she gives me the peach tree. Looks really nice. I don't know. I was like, is this alcoholic? I don't know. Maybe she just gave me some ice cubes with some food coloring. You don't know. Like, you know, you don't know. So she gives me the drink. I take a sip. I'm like, oh yeah, this is alcohol. Like, I can just instantly taste it. But then the funny thing is, like, this is called peach tree, and it freaking tasted like grapefruit. Like, this is supposed to be peach, and it tastes like freaking bitter grapefruit. Like, okay, did I get the right drink? My dad tasted it. He's like, oh, that's nice. I don't think this is alcohol in it. So I look at the glass, and it says peach tree liquor, and I'm like, my dad was like, liqueur, and I'm like, Dad, I like to call it liquor, okay? You know, because liquor in Dutch, right? Liquor means like someone that licks. It's like a word for someone that licks. So I always say liquor because one, it sounds like liqueur, and two, it sounds like liquor. So it's just like 2 in 1. It's just a fun little word. Like, you know what, Dad? I think liquor is also an accurate pronunciation of that word, okay? So leave me alone. Leave me be. Either way, I had 1 glass of that, then went home. In the freaking cold, sat in a bloody warm tram for an hour, came back home, had some dinner, and it's just like I got smacked in the face by this liquor. I just all of a sudden it just hit me. I'm like, ooh, I've entered La La Land. I don't know. I feel amazed. I really should be sleeping right now, just trying to finish this voiceover. But I am in all sorts of good moods and enjoying myself. You know, I'm a fun person when I drink, at least. I'm gonna upload these 3 videos, edit them, and I think to myself, bloody hell, what the fuck did I just do? But I don't regret any of the things that I do, for the most part. So my future self will accept this past self as well and will not regret the embarrassment of these voiceovers, and will still put them on YouTube. Either way, thank you all so much for watching my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!